Hi, back again. Okay, this one it kind of touches on the video that I just made about self-talk, and it popped into my head, so I specifically wanted to speak to it. And I don't know if you remember the song, by Pharrell Williams. Is that right, Pharrell? Be happy because I'm happy. The song, and you'll hear people say, "Be happy." And when you're in your logical brain, your cognitive, logical left brain, right? And you're like, well, how can I be happy? Because of this, this, and this. I can't be happy because of all these things. So it is true that you can be happy regardless of what is happening around you. That's the goal. That's the ideal. And you can get there. And once your awareness expands and you transcend, I'm getting tongue-tied lately for some reason. You can transcend and transmute your experiences. So it is kind of a common thought that we have to have the conditions that we want in our lives to be happy. And the truth with that is we put our happiness on whatever the condition is. And what happens if the condition doesn't last, right? And it isn't always there, then now we're not happy, right? Because we made our happiness dependent on a particular condition or experience or person, whatever it is, something outside of ourselves. And the truth is, with this work, you can be happy on the inside. Your thoughts create your feelings, which will create your happiness, regardless of what's happening in your experience or outside of yourself. So that is so powerful. It's very powerful, and it's priceless. Because when you can be happy within and peaceful within, it's the same thing where people say, be peaceful, be peaceful. We can be all these things because it's an action that we can take. And we can take that action by being aware of our thoughts and changing our thoughts about what we're seeing, what we're experiencing, right? And when we change our thoughts, we change how we feel. So, I mean, there's so many authors out there that have spoke to this and defined this, like Wayne Dyer is a big one that jumps out at me. Louise Hay, some of my favorite ones, right? There's so many out there that have tapped in and are aware that we can create a happy experience for ourselves, regardless of what goes on around us. I mean, I can speak to, I created a video a week or so ago and spoke about how my mom passed away in January. And the process, she had been sick since 2021. So it was a process. But the point becomes when we transcend and we expand. And I had a lot of difficult experiences, grief, a lot of, very hurtful experiences for many years ago. And it took me a while to go through this process. And that's why I'm sharing it all with you, because maybe it'll help someone. But when it benefited me, because when I went through this experience with my mom, of course, it was sad. And I grieved her experience, actually. It was very sad what she experienced. But as well as when she passed, it was sad. But at the same time, and we can experience duality, right? Things that are counterintuitive maybe at the same time. I was peaceful within because I've also had a level of faith and trust in the divine and the higher purpose and the higher calling and the angels that has evolved for me over years. So that developed in me. So when this experience we went through together and then she passed, I was equipped with a lot of tools to get me through the experience. So, and to actually help her in her transitioning and in her process as well. So we can create peace within, and we can create happiness within. That's why the name of this channel is to choose peace, to choose happiness, to choose love. These are all things that we can make conscious decisions to do regardless of our external environment. And then it's a conditioning, right? And then it just becomes habit, if you will. Then we can positively affect others in our everyday lives, right? And I think that's the reason why some things happen, to change us. It changes us so we can grow and expand. And then, you know, because we're electromagnetic and we're all connected, and we can positively affect others. So that's the reason why, you know, my belief anyway, that some things happen, is it changes us and then it changes others as a result for the better. I mean, obviously things can change people for the worse. That's a choice as well. That's a choice. That's where we're given, you know, that free will to choose how we're going to respond and to choose what we're going to do with what we experience. And it's beautiful. Very beautiful. All right, that's it for that video. Okay, wishing you peace, love, and happiness on your healing journey. Thanks for joining me. Namaste. See you in the next one. Bye.